still no connectivity with Tick. Ah, on looking at where he is on his satellite locator in the land of humans, it tells me everything. A no-signal area, according to the mobile operators. Typical. Cornwall strikes again. Right. Well, we can tell people about our launch dates in the land of humans in a couple of weeks. So... Aha! I know. We can look into our archive corner. Perfect solution. Here, let me get Peter Platypus to run one of the old VTs that we showed in the land of humans a few years back. It is the perfect example of what will be so regular in the land of humans later in 2021.
Welcome to a brief summary of a Prime8 2017 event. During the summer term of 2017, Prime8 invited primary schools across the southwest of the UK to take part in a competition. Schools in Cornwall, Devon, Dorset and Somerset were encouraged to play the video game Primasia The Prologue and also learn a little more about the Prime8 characters by exploring the Primasia website. The children were then asked to portray any member of the Prime8 Gang dealing with an environmental occurrence or topic. Whether they decided to present a drawing, painting, poem or even letter, the choice was theirs. The winning school chosen from the Prime8 team were from Cannington Primary School near Bridgewater in Somerset.
Introducing Jessica, fan of the rhino, making sure we leave it clean where we've been. Ella, who drew all the characters in their quest to help the world. Abby, who also recreated the whole Prime8 Gang protecting our tomorrows. Finlay, a believer in togetherness, showing the gang in a splendid poster. James, journalist extraordinaire, writing to the Prime Minister as Sam Snake. Lily, a huge fan of Amanda Panda and her mission to recycle whenever we can. Katie, whose super creation depicted Amanda, Sam, Wanda and Caterpillar. Leo, another fan of all things Prime8. Well done, Leo. Lily, who decided she would focus on Little Gorilla and his attention to wildlife and rainforest. Jasmine, a team player, whose drawings showed us Little Gorilla, Tiny, Hughie and Caterpillar. Maddie, also a team player, giving us Rhino, Wanda, Amanda and Sam. And finally, Alex, whose fantastic image of beach cleaning even included our very own Patrick Prawn. Together they are Prime8 Secret Agents.
After meeting Bob Bird in assembly, who visited the school whilst the winners were announced, the 12 top entry pupils were told they would be taken on an all-expenses-paid trip to Charlestown Harbour near St Austell in Cornwall. Charlestown Harbour is an 18th century harbour located on the south coast of England, which remains almost exactly the same today as it would have been when built in approximately 1790. The harbour is the location that the Prime8 characters have to use when travelling to and from our human world on board the Tresonway's tall ship to the 8th continent of Primasia in the Primasia adventure game. On the day, the children were greeted at the harbour by Amanda Panda before receiving their itinerary, which included a tour of the main harbour, visiting the replica trading posts and then meeting Bob Bird on board the Kaisermore vessel docked in the harbour. The Kaisermore vessel proudly flies the Prime8 flag throughout the year at Charlestown Harbour as a sign of the special friendship between Prime8 and Charlestown Harbour whilst the Prime8 Gang are away. The children then met Amanda Panda once again next to another tall ship, the Phoenix, from where their pillar picnics were retrieved from the kitchens below. Caterpillar had kindly prepared 2 tasty menu options of healthy lunch items with a refreshing drink. These were presented in Prime8 cool bags that the pupils were allowed to keep as a further memento of the day. After their lunch, the children were each presented with entry to the Charlestown Shipwreck Museum, the largest of its kind in Europe. At the same time, they were presented with a further short individual competition for the day, where the pupils were required to explore the museum and harbour in order to answer specific questions. They were also asked to sum up their favourite Prime8 character and why in 1 sentence. The winner, Ella, can be seen here being presented with her prize of a family cinema ticket. There will be similar competitions running each term from the autumn of 2017, so be sure to get in touch with the Prime8 team via the corporate website www.prime8.info, or alternatively, simply email us using prologue@prime8.info. Unfortunately, Bob Bird and Amanda Panda decided they would argue over who would have the spare pillar picnic. From all of us at Prime8, thanks for watching.
Our word of the week is vintage, which simply means of a certain age or prestige. Prime8 said I was somewhat vintage. The cheek! I have, as always, been Professor Patrick Prawn, and you have been watching the Prime8 news. Now, let me email Tick. We really must get this show back on the road. Our entire portfolio of educational goodies goes live in the land of humans in the next few weeks. And if we don't get our act in gear, we will never grace the stage again. Friends, Primasians, countrymen, lend me your ears.